What is up, everybody? It is my favourite show of the week. It is Cop the Week, and I am joined by Mr. Chris Stonadge, Mr. Paddy Murphy. Let me just start, but we'll do the Manscaped bit in a minute. But firstly, happy birthday, Mr. Murphy. It was your birthday on Sunday. You know, you were out for a few sherbets, as they say. Sunday was yesterday, by the way, Craig, so wake up. So, yeah, happy birthday, my man. I hope you had a good one. By the looks of your face, I think you did have a good one.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, the big 25 yesterday. I did manage to get out for a beer or 9, and I'm certainly paying for it now.
I got the privilege of seeing Paddy Murdy's last orders, and oh my god, there was about 9 beers waiting for you. Did you clear those up, mate?
Well, I think it was 5 for me and 4 for me, mate, and yeah, they were promptly diminished or whatever the fucking word you'd use.
Excellent work.
Excellent. Yes.
We love it. We love it. Mr. Stonadge, anything big at your end? Any excitement other than that thing in your face?
Not much really, mate. I've just been at university and drinking a bit on the weekend, and it's my missus' birthday tomorrow, so she's given me special permission to come on Anfield Agenda in the evening.
So I thought you were going to say for a threesome,
mate. Anyone, Paddy, you down, mate?
Yeah, why not? Let's go. YOLO.
There we go. Look.
Without Izzy, it's me, you, and Craig.
Yeah. I'll play over that. You know what I mean? I just play one woman and one woman only. So I'll stay clear. I'm old, don't forget, Paddy. I'll leave you youngins at it. Look, we are being brought to you again with thanks to our friends at manscaped.com. You can get 20% off and free shipping with our discount code WFM20, and we will be giving away a Manscaped set in the coming days as well, so keep your eyes peeled. Look, there's only one bit of news that everybody wants to know about tonight, and that is the news that started breaking about 5 o'clock this evening. Somebody hasn't got their echo cancellation turned off.
Paddy,
I think it's right there.
I thought it is definitely off. Unless it's
okay.
Wait, turned off or turned on? Like
you
checked or unchecked?
Have it checked, mate.
Yeah, it is checked.
Wait, let me check mine. Everyone going, here, lads, Jesus. Yeah, mine's turned on.
Mine's turned on too.
It's still going.
Sometimes StreamYard just acts up a bit. Anyway, so the news everybody's tuning in to find out about is, of course, the Mohamed Salah contract situation. Having tried my best to find out as much information as I can between when I was last on and now, what I can confirm is I have had it backed up by 2 other people. So 3 separate people have now told me that Mohamed Salah has agreed a contract extension with Liverpool Football Club. What I personally haven't been able to find out as of yet is the length of that contract and any guess at the numbers involved in it. I don't know. But it has been confirmed to us by enough people that I feel comfortable in saying that, to the best of my knowledge, that deal is in place. I think that's about the fairest way I can put it out there. Obviously, people will want to wait for the club to announce this. People will question us, and you're right to. You're right to question everything that people say to you on the internet. But I'm happy. That's all I can say right now, is that I'm getting that little tingle down below, Mr. Murphy. You know that tingle, mate. Us Irish people get it every now and again with the bins and all that. But look, if we're to take this at face value from what we believe to be the case, it's a great bit of news for the football club. It's a great bit of news for us fans.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's the news we've all been wanting to hear, hasn't it? It's the news that's been going on for ages now. I think a lot of people now are starting to doubt that whether it would actually happen. But I personally, I'm staying on the side of, until he's got his contract on the table, he's got a pen in his hand. I'm not getting too excited. But from what you're saying,
typical fucking verified Twitter journalist there, you know, non-committal on everything. Oh, I've got my ticket. Oh.
Look, I got to be careful. I don't know. I don't want to make myself too happy just yet.
Paddy, are you getting on board this hype train with me and leaving that begrudging bastard, that cornflakes pisser down below there?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's rumors, and then there's, like, when it comes out like this all at once, it's kind of like there's no smoke without fire. So definitely encouraging signs. And yeah, I mean, It looks like it's been done. Again, we don't know the length or the price, but I mean, it's a good sign. It's, we've been talking about it for months that we needed to be done, and seemingly they've got their act together and done it. It's ironic that it's come after probably his worst performance of the season. So hopefully this will be the nice news enough that this will be the news and confidence boost that'll get him back firing on all cylinders again.
Now the big question is, when will we see an announcement? That's, we will all rest that bit easier. It's all great when I know that I feel confident in my information, but that's no help to anybody watching that wants specifics. So to all of the people waiting for specifics, we're the same. I don't know when it'll be announced. I don't know how long it's for, and I don't know what type of wages that Mohamed Salah is going to be getting. What I can say to you guys is that the information that we've got comes from people who have never sent me in the wrong direction before, and I've backed it up with 2 other people. So I'm being as honest as I can be. I don't know the length of the deal. There's a few things that you can try and read between the lines about. So Rami Abbas has been quiet, and usually, if anything like this starts popping off on Twitter, he will say no very quickly or be negative about it. I've also not seen any other denials from anywhere that I've been able to find out right now. What's your gut feeling about it, lads? I mean, what numbers would you expect to hear with regards? I actually don't give a shite about his wages. I'll be really honest. I'm only concerned about the length of contract more than anything else. I'm expecting 4 years with maybe an option of a 5th, if I'm being really honest.
I agree.
I mean, 3 wouldn't be out of the question either. 3 with an option of a 4th wouldn't be. I wouldn't worry about that either.
When Henderson signed his new contract, people were thinking it was going to be like a 5-year deal, but then it ended up being a 3-year with an option for a 4th, right? So, look, I wouldn't say it's out of the question. I think with Mo, you probably got more. Well, yeah, I think that's pretty much sorted. He's pretty much exposed himself there. But no, I think it will get sorted. Whether it's 3, 4,
Chris, 1 sec. I absolutely did not say it would be announced at 8:45 in my last stream. I said we would be on at 8:45 tonight. So if you want to put words in my mouth, my friend, try and get them right. My apologies.
Maybe he means 2045 as in the year. It'll be announced in 2023.
Oh, I feel confident, with that. Yeah, if you want to go that route. Yeah, no, I never said it would be announced by 8:45. Again, listen to the words that come out of my mouth.
Yeah. I think it'll be 4 years personally, because that's what's been going around for ages. So and as you said, I'm not really bothered by the wages because I don't think he would ask for anything out of his means because he'll have earned that money.
Yeah, for you, Paddy, thoughts on wages? Because we look at the wages, but I suppose the next step then is going to be, well, what does Salah or what does Mane, what do Firmino think? What would they ask for? So all this has to come into consideration. But at the end of the day, once Salah signs that contract, I'm happy. You're happy. Fans are happy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like the rumored fee was around 400 grand a week, wasn't it? I reckon they probably came to terms with that with the agent. I think they probably just found a nice, common area, common ground. So hopefully he got what he needed. And again, it was justified asking for that. And let's just hope it is done. It's something that we've prayed for ages. And yeah, I've probably 4-year deal or option with a 5. Yeah. But again, once it's signed, at least 3+, I'm happy enough. Do you know what I mean? Just to get him tied down. And with regards to Mane and Firmino, like how they're going to feel about it, I mean, they're not in the same kind of position as Mo. Mo's in his prime, at the best he's been at the club, whereas the other 2 aren't. So, I hope there's no arguments in the camp over this now. I can't imagine there will be.
So, Chris, thinking about it from incomings and succession planning, we know Fabio Carvalho is believed to be the false 9. So is he coming in to back up Diogo Jota in replace of Bobby Firmino, perhaps? And then we know Luis Diaz has already come through the door. And if we're to look at, the proof of what we've seen since he's come in, that left side seems to be his at this moment in time. And Sadio has gone through the centre. So from succession planning, what's your gut instinct saying about the future of the other 2 boys?
My gut instinct is saying that Mane stays. I think this newfound role in this number 9 maybe getting himself into better positions to score goals instead of having to create positions to score goals will suit him better in the future. It's making me think, really rethink. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. It's making me really rethink his position. I think Bobby now is probably going to peter out towards the end of it to rest of his contract and then leave. Carvalho comes in. I think that's a perfect balance then. I don't think we'll have too many forwards. I don't think we'll have too few. I think it'll be just right.
I love that.
Mate, imagine, right? He walks out before kickoff tomorrow. Imagine he walks out before kickoff tomorrow with the contract in his hand.
And rips it up.
And rips it up and be like, I want more.
I wouldn't be against.
This is what I think of his contract.
4 more years.
It'd be a big difference from the never give up t-shirt, wouldn't it? On the announcement, though, I'd love to know what the chat think, because we were talking about this. That's why we're a few minutes delayed. We were trying to figure out when we may see a contract announcement. I'd love to know what the chat think about this. I mean, Chris, your initial thought was you were thinking ahead to the international break, perhaps. I was thinking more immediate myself. You know, maybe it's not looking tonight, so maybe tomorrow in and around the Champions League game.
Maybe. It's made me rethink a little bit, because as the news is filtering out tonight, if it is true, then surely they don't want that hanging around forever. Like Liverpool are a PR organization as well. You know, they will want their Twitter interactions at the end of the day, and they know that this will probably be one of their most liked tweets of all time and most like Instagram stuff as well.
You know exactly what will happen. And he'll sign, and the first comment will be like, announce Mane or something like that. You know, that's
They're never happy, are they? They never are happy. But no, they are a PR machine. They need to be organized in that way. So it'll probably become at the most convenient time that Liverpool can announce it.
Yeah, because one thing you don't want to do, Paddy, is, I suppose, take the focus away from the game tomorrow night, because a big game this. Yes, we're in a good position right now, but you can't take anything for granted in top level football, and we have to do the job tomorrow night. Yeah,
that's what I was just going to say. I think it'll be the Wednesday before we hear it, and they'll wait for the game to be done, to not distract from it, because we're two goals up, but Inter are fresh off a 5-0 hammering of Salernitana. They're doing well. It's not, listen, Anfield is a fortress, but we're not done just yet. So it'll hopefully it won't be before the game, because could take the focus away and stuff, and I don't want people maybe using that as an excuse either. So get the job done tomorrow and then focus on the announcement.
I did a prediction earlier on for the starting 11 and scores, and I went with 3-1. But here's what I went with for my starting 11, because we know Thiago's available now. He's trained. We know Matip is trained. We know Bobby is trained. We also know that Canada wasn't in training today, but I feel, from what I can gather, that's just recovery. I think he's just played some games and he just needs a bit of recovery time. So I've gone Canada, Van Dijk, Robbo, Trent, Fabinho, Thiago, Henderson, and then the same front three that we've had for the last couple of games. Mane to the centre, Luis Diaz on the left, and Mohamed Salah on the right. Now, could see Keita play, and maybe Thiago comes on if need be for the last 30, but I think we won't be a million miles away with that midfield and that attack, I should say.
I don't think Keita will play. Not after playing on the weekend, especially coming back from injury. Well, did he come back from injury? Was he injured at all? Like, who actually knows this? Oh my God, it's 4-0. But oh my God,
blue on my chart. Hello.
I have a feeling we might see Joe Gomez tomorrow.
No,
I do.
No. We can't. No.
By the way, as it stands, Liverpool will be playing Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, they were 2-1 up last I'd seen.
2-1 up in the 77th minute.
Nice. But I wouldn't be surprised, and I wouldn't be against it in Joe Gomez, especially if it's by Van Dijk. Because if you think about it, Konate's played a lot of games. Matip's just coming back from an illness. I don't think it'll be Konate. I think it'll be one of Matip or Gomez.
Matip's only had 4 days out. That's what makes me more confident that we'll see Joel playing. I know my reaction there to Gomez was very harsh, but he wasn't great the last time he played, and I don't want to take any chances. As much as I believe we'll beat Inter Milan, I don't want to be taking chances, unnecessary chances, with a player who has no rhythm.
Maybe not. I
Reece
still back him
Williams?
though. To stick Reece Williams and imagine that.
Do you know what's we started a Champions League knockout tie last year with Nat Phillips and Kabak in as a centre back. So, you know, as much I wouldn't want to see Joe either, to be fair, but you know, he's okay. Alongside Van Dijk though, I feel like he'd be okay as well. But yeah, I want to see Thiago starting though. I think Thiago's a must in Champions League games.
For me as well, yeah. I mean, somebody actually said to me in the chat earlier on, we should get rid of Thiago, and I just and the excuse was because he's injury prone. But we knew this when we signed him. This is no breaking news. We knew he's not a 50 game a season player. He's probably a 30 game a season player, and I'm absolutely sound with that as long as those 30 games count, and I think that they will. So look, maybe I'm a hypocrite. Maybe I view Thiago differently to other players, but it's because we are talking about one hell of a footballer here, somebody who can dictate the tempo of a game. And I can't get away, lads, from the stat with him and Fabinho playing. I just can't get away from that stat. It's almost like a guarantee.
Yeah, absolutely. Thiago is different gravy. Again, he's not going to be playing every game of the year, but you know, you use him when, you know, use him, manage him well, and when he plays, he's just such a joy to watch. And to be fair, like, sometimes people can be guilty of being a stat merchant when it comes to rating players and stuff, but Thiago is like the key example of why you don't judge players based off stats. Just watch him play. Just a joy to watch, and him and Fabinho together is like a cheat code. So I feel a lot safer with them two at the helm.
I have a question for you, actually, Paddy, because it was put to me earlier on, and we were both brought up in this comment. Have you been fucking around with your
green screen, Paddy?
What is going on here tonight, man? That's coming out of nowhere.
I would say maybe Connor's been doing it in the background. You never know with Crosby. So on your virtual, see the fade?
Yeah.
On virtual camera, have a little play around with that. There you go.
There we are.
Excellent.
There we go. Anyway, sorry. The question that was put to me, Paddy, was, and it was a fair question. So it was a gentleman called Rob, and Rob said, Craig, yourself and Paddy said a couple of weeks ago that Mane shouldn't get a new deal and should be moved on. And we did, I have to say, certainly put my hands up. But like everybody else, my opinion, and I'm sure maybe yours as well, can change depending on performances. And Sadio has been very good through the centre since Diaz has come in and we've seen him in the false line. So I said my position has certainly changed on it, but I wanted to give you a chance to reply.
No. I think he's been in better positions, and you know that's great. He's gone, but he's still, his overall game has still been poor. I thought he was poor against West Ham. Gave away the ball many times, many misplaced passes. So
He always has done that.
Yeah, no, I like him as an option, as the backup number 9. Fair play, but backup number 9. You know, I wouldn't be against giving him a new contract. I'm not eager to get him out the door. As I said, I'd like to keep everyone, retain all the lads. But, you know, if he's looking for an extravagant new deal, I don't think he will get one. It's just as simple as that. I don't think the club are going to be pushed to do it. Again, I don't want to get rid of him, but if they can come to terms with a new deal, I'd be happy for it. So maybe then, in essence, my opinion has changed on it, because, you know, but I don't want to rush him out the door at all. But again, I wouldn't be losing sleep if we did, because I feel like we'd be in safe hands with Firmino, Jota, and Carvalho coming in the summer.
I'd also agree. Sorry, mate.
To this, real quickly, to this. That's too simplistic to say some fans have short memories. Football is all about form. Football is all about what have you done for me lately. If football clubs were to act with sentiment, they'd be out of business. So I know there could be two levels or two ends of this spectrum. It can be, you can go too far the other way as well, and you can be completely devoid of any emotion. But I think to say what that gentleman said there, I think it's a little bit too simplistic.
I'd also say with Mane that, as we said, that you shouldn't judge players off stats. I think you shouldn't judge Mane off stats. Yes, he's the third top scorer in the Premier League, but if Sadio Mane was in his pomp, he would be second, if not first, top scorer in the Premier League with the chances that he's had this year. He's not the player he was, and I think people do need to recognise that. But at the same time, he can still offer so much. I think it's too too simplistic to say he does deserve, he doesn't deserve. I think there's so many variables with it. It just depends on how much he wants and how much he wants to be valued. If he wants to be valued as the main man, then that can't work. I'm sorry, it just can't. He's not the same player he was. But if he understands his role in the squad, then fair enough, give him a new deal because he's such a valid option.
You know what worries me, gents, is like, let's say we do move on somebody doesn't get a renewal. I don't know who it will be. Well, we know it won't be Mo now. That looks, it'll be Firmino or Mane. But my worry is that we've already got the replacement in with Luis Diaz, which, that's sound. We all agree Luis Diaz is going to hit the ground running. He's been fantastic. But if we were to lose one of the front three, the old guard front three, well, one of the two now that the Salah stuff's coming out. So let's say one of Firmino and Mane, we'd be back to a position where I don't think we have enough. Even with the possibility of Cade Gordon coming through, I think it would add unnecessary pressure on the Cade Gordon shoulders. But then again, there is the Carvalho side of it. So if Carvalho comes in and Carvalho and Jota are through the centre, and then maybe the battle for the left is between Diaz and Mane, we know Mane can play centrally if needs be. I'm starting to almost talk myself into the idea of Firmino getting moved on.
Let's not forget Minamino either.
Yes, I'm keeping him.
Very valid option.
To make that really clear, I'm fully on board with giving him another season in the cups and seeing if he can. He seems to have the ability to be a good squad player at this point. He's chipping in with some goals and looks a bit more confident. So yeah, I'm fully on board with keeping Taki.
Yeah, I mean, and what you were saying there, like on the Firmino one, it's a difficult one. It's like, I don't want to see Firmino go. Firmino is like one of the OGs, isn't he? He's like when he scores and he's just, as we always say, it does hit different. But if he was to be sold, as upsetting as it would be, I feel like we'd be fine without him. It's hard to say, but we would though. If you look at it, he's not really like as involved as he used to be. He's kind of been phased out a little bit. Hasn't scored a goal in Anfield since December bloody 2020 or something. But he's still a good option to have off the bench, so I wouldn't be eager to get rid of him, but he's a great option to have off the bench. But I feel like he's a big decision to make for his career because he's nowhere near starting for Liverpool, and it'll be down to what he wants to do, I'd imagine, ultimately.
Yeah, for you, Chris, on Firmino, what's your goal? Would he be the most palatable one to move on for you right now?
Well, I think you just got to be honest and look at the numbers with this one. I know I said not to look at the numbers, but Bobby played probably the least amount of football. He's probably the least. He probably doesn't have the durability that he once did. He's played a lot of football over the last 6 years for Liverpool. He hardly missed a game, and also he's sort of lacking the influence that he once had. He's being a lot more sloppy now than he ever has been. But look, I hope we can find an agreement with him to be a Minamino or a Origi type of player, because I think he would be more than capable of doing that. But yeah, I don't know. Is that 5-0 to Spurs?
Fucking hell! They
are in trouble. They are in trouble.
Wow, that is fucking mad.
And that's goal difference as well.
Laugh, I'm trying to be respectful, but fuck me, they deserve that.
That's goal difference as well, by the way.
That's only 55 minutes, by the way.
Woo! They begged for Frank Lampard, begged for him to come in. Nobody else was good enough. We want our Frankie.
Kane's on a hattie. Oh, is Dele Alli playing?
No, not even. Bench.
Fucking donkeys, man. That's hilarious.
Good enough for them. I still don't want them to be relegated, though. I have to say, I don't want them to be relegated.
Come on, Craig.
No.
Craig.
Don't.
Craig. No. I'm sorry.
Look, there's two sides of this, right? And this is how I feel about it. From the city of Liverpool's perspective, I don't want to get relegated. But the idea of Everton having the debt of this new stadium hanging over them and being in the Championship, that does tickle me nuts a little bit. I won't lie, because their heads would explode.
Bless them.
Nah, I don't want to see it. I don't know. I don't really care. Let's be honest. Fair. It would be quite funny, but yeah. I mean, my poor brother is in London tonight on work, and he was texting me earlier. I wonder would you be able to try and sort me a ticket for the game, and I couldn't. Good job, he fucking didn't go now. Fucking 5-0. Jesus Christ.
I mean, Matthew makes a good point here. 5-0 rings a bell, lads. I mean, that's a scoreline. Has some significance, I believe. Yeah, 5-0. I mean, City could only be 4-1 in their own gaff. I mean, the state of it. Might as well just give us the league title now, Chris.
Yeah, I was going to say, we did it away from home. These lot are doing it at their own place.
And put us off gas.
Hola, amigo Craig. I think I'm going to have to start tomorrow, man. Okay. Very good.
Definitely. See, he was out with Coutinho and his mat as well.
Oh, it really makes...
tears. Paddy in the pub last night at closing time, looking at that picture, Coutinho and Thiago, floods of tears.
My phone in my right hand. But that's why it was so...
Orange in your left hand.
Yeah. they had the perfect little thing at Bayern, didn't they? And you know, well, Coutinho would love to come back, but it's definitely been broached by the club. I find it hard to believe if it hasn't. Yeah, like there must have been a conversation, or definitely. I'd say Thiago banters with Jurgen about it, like, or something. I don't know, but I'd love it. I still would love it. He's playing unreal at Villa. He's getting back to the form we know and love. And yeah, I don't know. I love Coutinho. I never was as angry as other people when he left. It was sad, but I was like, I still have a soft spot for the guy. Like,
Connor just actually sent me across Everton's run-in just so we can try and predict how they'll get on. So obviously they're losing to Spurs there now. Next game is against Wolves. Wolves have a lot to play for as well. It is at Goodison, but next one after that is Newcastle. Newcastle, I think, 5 wins in a row.
Oh my God. Mate, they're fucking going down.
I'm looking at it here. So then they've got West Ham away. That's a difficult one. United at home. United will want to get something from that. Us at Anfield, we're beating them. Then they've got Chelsea. Best of luck with that one. Leicester away. And then they have Brentford, who could be in a relegation scrap themselves, maybe. And then Arsenal. Oh my God, they're fucked.
They're actually getting relegated. My brother just texted me, LOL, that's the end of our club now. Relegated for sure.
Oh my God.
Mate, Big Sam's available. Big Sam's available. Get him in.
Oh my God. How did that escape me that the running was that hard till Connor just pointed it out? My God.
That's like it's been handpicked by the people who were in the battle with them. Oh my word.
Agent Rafa put them in this position. I think he needs another statue.
This could be if they manage to stay up with all them games, that's a great escape and a half.
I'm so ditzy, I can't remember. Are they in the quarters of the FA Cup?
No.
No, they lost to Palace, didn't they?
By the way, it looks
they beat Brentford.
90 minutes gone, Nottingham Forest are still winning. No, they are actually. They're playing Palace, yeah.
They won 2-0.
They're playing Palace, wasn't it?
Bournemouth, yeah.
Yes, yeah. So it'd be the most Everton thing ever, wouldn't it, to maybe get a little trip to Wembley in the semi-final or something and get relegated in the same season.
Craig.
That's mad. That running's actually insane. Wow.
It is ridiculously difficult. Like, if we were looking at a similar run-in for us, for the Premier League, I'd be thinking we don't have that great a chance to win it. And that's us, and we're good. We're not Everton. Like, we're not...
That's fucking mad. I can't get over that. Everything are done.
I'm changing my mind. I'm fully on board with the relegation. I want to see the heads explode. I do. I want to see the Bramley apple pie in the sky stadium just not come to fruition, or them have to rent it out to Tranmere or something.
That's fucked. I can't believe that. If they don't get relegated now, that's a miracle.
So somebody's asking me to call out the run-in again. No problem. Let me just grab it up here.
Craig's just like, yeah, go on and do it all over again.
Deep in this, no problem. So the next game that they have is against Wolves. That is at Goodison. Then they've got Newcastle at Goodison. Again, two teams that have enough to play for themselves. Next up, then, it's West Ham away. They're not beating West Ham. You know, we were lucky to get out of the game against West Ham with a win. Let's be honest. West Ham are a good side right now. United, who Everton always get done by. United, with 8% possession for that little period against Man City. Then it's us at Anfield. Well, we know how that's going to work out. Then it's Chelsea at Goodison, Leicester at the King Power, Brentford at Goodison, and then it's a final day game away against Arsenal, who will probably have European football on their minds at that point. Potentially, that could be the relegation game.
How many points do you see them getting out of that?
Realistically, they could get something from Newcastle. They could.
They could.
I don't back them going to the King Power. And by the way, Fofana signed a new deal today. Congratulations to him and Leicester. I think that's a good piece of business.
Who?
Fofana for Leicester. They announced that today. They're not getting that off United. I don't think, even as bad as United are, I don't think that they'll get that from United. I don't know, like maximum 7 points.
What would be enough to? Usually it's 40 points, right? What would be enough to stay safe?
36 is the usual.
36, 37, I think will probably be enough.
But they're 1 point ahead of Burnley with a game in hand, which is Newcastle. I think. No, it's not. Nice. I don't know what their game in hand is, but that's so crazy.
I mean, imagine we lift a European Cup or a Premier League title in the same season that they go down.
But the thing is, they'd be one of the better teams to have ever got relegated.
Would they?
In terms of squad of players, like
England's number one, though, don't you know? England's number one.
My brother just goes, I sent him the fixture list and he goes, they want us gone. As if it's been like conscripted, like fucking hell. Oh, God, love him.
Oh, my God. That is, I mean, to be losing 5-0 to Spurs in itself is an absolute embarrassment, but that is, wow, that's crazy.
I've never seen
I know a lot of people are coming in about the Salah stuff. I want to just reiterate, because I'm sure people are patiently waiting. From the information that we have from what we would call... Well, I'll put my neck on the line here. I don't want to lump the lads in with me, to be fair. Mr. Fence-sitter down there below, and Paddy's been off, he's been dying all day with a hangover, so he hasn't been up to speed too much. But the Fence-sitter down there, he's been like, I'm fully verified, better be careful what I say. I'll put my balls on the line. 2 people told me today, and then a third has backed it up, that Mohamed Salah's contract is done. I've cross-referenced this with another big content creator who was told the same thing. I believe it's done. I don't know when it'll be announced. I don't know how long it is. I don't know how much money it's for, but I've had it confirmed by a couple of people that it is agreed. That's where we are with the Salah stuff. I mean, I don't know where to go with this Everton thing, lads. Part of me is just loving it at the minute, and I didn't think I'd feel this way, but that fixture list has really galvanized my fucking detest of them.
I can't even lie though. I've never detested Everton. I think it's because my brother supports them. I've always had a soft spot for them. Like, I actually, out of all the teams, like, I don't want them to go down, but it will be funny. I wouldn't if I could press a button to save them, I would, if you get me, and swap them for like a Burnley. But
I want them to go down only because of their fans. Only because they're like, we all have different fan bases. No, we all have different fan bases that interact with us in different ways. So, for instance, Paddy gets a lot of anger from United fans, whereas with me, United fans are actually quite sound. But I get it from the Everton fans, man. I get vicious abuse from the Everton fans.
Oh, I've got me fair share. No, by the way, confirmation: Liverpool will be playing Nottingham Forest in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup.
Sabrina. Yeah, we're playing Forest in the FA Cup, love. Forest got through. They're playing Liverpool in the FA Cup.
That's how he's looking.
So, enjoy that hiding.
And that's just later on.
we don't. How can I say that we don't condone or? I don't even know what to say here other than rough sex. Let's just put it that way, because
that's what I meant. Obviously, fucking hell. That's what I meant clearly.
Craig, it's got to be you and Sabrina.
If anybody's getting a hiding, Paddy, it's me.
Yeah,
he's a little bitch.
Oh, fuck me, that's gas. March 20th. Oh yeah, Mark Goldbridge. Yeah, shit, he's a Nottingham Forest fan, isn't he?
He really is.
Forest. You prat.
You bloody prat! Oh, get out! My eyes are bleached. Bloody get out!
It's just you can't go a stream.
Idiot.
There's no stream without a Paddy Goldbridge impression. That is what we love.
Yeah, you need to send that to him, Craig, and let me know what he says.
I haven't spoken to him in a while, to be fair. I haven't really had any interaction for a little bit. I've been focusing on us and trying to move things along with the big announcement that we'll be making in the next couple of weeks. So that's been where my that's been where my focus has been right now. To be fair.
To segue a little bit, can we have a talk about the Micah Richards controversy with the Keane stuff? People giving out.
I didn't see it. So talk me through it.
Basically, Roy Keane was on a real passionate rant about United and blah, blah, blah. And Micah Richards just starts breaking his shite, laughing and stuff like that. And people are saying it's just a bit disrespectful. He's laughing, his OTT, yada, yada, yada. I don't know. What would your thoughts be on Micah Richards and that?
They're very close behind the scenes, I believe. I think they get on quite well, Micah Richards and Roy Keane. So I like Micah Richards, to be honest with you. I like him. I think he makes me smile when I watch the stuff. And look, to be fair, we all want to laugh at United with how pathetic they were in that second half. So I'm all for it. I mean, Keane dishes it out.
He should usually Keane kind of laughs with him, but he said this thing and then Micah started laughing. Then Keane just looked at him and was like, fit to kill him. It is a funny dynamic, to be fair, but I don't know. He was getting a lot of shit about it. I don't know. I do like him as well, but I feel like the laughing can be OTT. Not everything's that funny, I don't think. No?
And I also think that Roy Keane can be OTT as well, with the way that he reacts. It's like,
really? Jesus, really, Chris, really?
Exactly that. Exactly.
You're joking me, really? That's nonsense.
It was when he
Absolute
went right
nonsense.
after. When he went right after David De Gea.
No, it's nonsense, Chris. Absolute nonsense. So that's his job. That's my job. What do you want me to do? Sit there and do nothing?
That's his job, isn't it?
That's his job. What do you want me to do? Sit there and not tell the truth? Disgrace.
There you go.
No, get out. I love him. I'd love to meet Roy Keane, to be fair.
I like the fact that they're calling out the player power downing of tools that seems to be going on. I mean, you cannot play in a derby, lads, and go through 15-minute part of the game with 8% possession and not have not even a shot on target in the second half. Not a single fucking shot in the second half. 4 touches, I believe, in the opposition's box.
I'm just laughing how fucked Everton actually are. That is insane.
Paddy couldn't descendant. We all started off this, but I know we don't want Everton to be relegated. Then we see the fixtures and we're like, oh no, their fuckers are going down. They're going down.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Now, Keane's box office, to be fair, I love Keane. I'd love to go for imagine going for a pint with him, Jurgen, and I don't know, someone else, Stevie G or something. Great crack.
Yeah, of course.
I think Keane would be one of the people I'd bring. You know when they say you can bring 4 people to a dinner party or some shit? I think Keane would definitely be one of them.
I think I'd end up getting in a fight with Roy Keane.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You heard that fucking idiot from YouTube. No,
you're just watching a bloody game.
He's not, Chris. Give it a rest, man. He's not from the north.
I'm trying my best.
The most southern tip of the country.
Mate, I can't discern. I'm really quite bad at accents these days.
Oh my god! Talk about rubbing salt in the wounds. Everton have just subbed on Dele Alli in the 69th minute, 5-0 down to his former club. That's barbaric.
What was the deal, by the way, for Dele Alli? It was a 40 million if they don't get relegated, or is it just 40 million?
It's 40 million when he plays a certain amount of games. He signed a 2-year contract, so I think it's 40 million after 40 games or something, and then 20 million after 20. No idea.
And this is on top of Usmanov having to remove some of his sponsorship and stuff from the club as well. Actually, did you see the Premier League have taken away or are taking away the rights to show games in Russia? But, that's the correct decision. But what surprised me about that was the fact that I think it said it was 6 million quid or something, really 9 million, something really low for the year for the rights. So they just thought 9 minutes wouldn't even buy you 15 seconds, a minute of a Premier League game on English TV. So the fact that the rights were that cheap actually shocked me.
I suppose because there's a lot of people there, isn't it?
Oh, and China can fuck off as well, by the way. You can absolutely fuck right off.
Craig taking on the
they pulled all the Premier League games of the weekend because of the support for Ukraine. that was being shown by the armbands and around all the
Yeah.
stadium. So China blocked it out. So you can get fucked.
That's disgraceful.
I'm definitely team Winnie the Pooh on this one. Fuck him.
What does that mean?
The Chinese president, he banned Winnie the Pooh in the country because people think he looks like Winnie the Pooh. So he banned it.
Oh, this is
That'd be like
great.
you banning Dara O'Brien or something.
Dara O'Brien better start learning what side his bread's buttered on. There's only so many fucking gigs he can do, and I'm coming in behind him to take those, to take all these shows that he can host. So
Right, so considering Everton are doomed, what would be one Everton player you'd take at Liverpool number 1? If you had to.
None of them.
Just pick one.
None of them.
Yeah, I know, but I know who mine would be.
Anthony
had
Gordon,
to.
probably.
I'd take the centre forward. I'd take, what's his face? Number 9, Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah.
I'd probably take Anthony
I mean,
Gordon.
you're making me take one, so if I had to, it would be Calvert-Lewin.
I'd take Seamus just for the crack. Come on. Back up, right back. More
Imagine
Irish
we get-
representation in the team.
Imagine if we get him for cheaper than Everton got him, because that's all they sing about.
You wouldn't get him for cheaper than 60 grand, to be fair. 60,000. Like, it's more. That is the best signing in Premier League history. 100%.
Sligo
60,000.
Rovers he came from.
Sligo Rovers. Yeah, for like a decade of service, 60 grand. That's insane.
The best signing in Premier League history, yet he hasn't won anything.
I know, but like, just come on,
Oh,
Chris.
here he
60
goes
grand.
again. Anti-Irish fucking propaganda. On his-
60
Here we
grand.
go.
Roy Keane
60,000
wasn't that much.
quid.
He won Premier Leagues.
Did anyone see the video or the news actually that Thiago Silva, apart from getting his wages of 95 grand a week or whatever it is charging 300 quid a pop for little video messages now as well to supplement his income?
Cameo, yeah. I'm on Cameo too, boys. I'm cheaper. I'm probably a better centre back than Thiago Silva.
I knew you'd be on there. You're a whore, mate. I knew you'd be on there.
Listen, it is.
How much
what
do I
it
have to
is.
pay for a Paddy Murphy message?
I don't know. I think it's only like $5.
Shall I do
But like, I don't like people go, "Oh, you who do you think?" Yeah, I know, mate. I wouldn't pay for myself, but there are some people that would. Do you know what I mean? It's actually, I don't know how much it is. Oh wait, hold on.
You
It's
just look at
$8.
the bargain bin, Paddy.
It's $8.
$8, you fucking robbing bastard.
But that's because Cameo set it at that. But I have another one that I'm on that's way cheaper. But for the record, I wouldn't pay for myself. Like, only real celebrities or only celebrities should get paid money for that shit. I'm a nobody. But then again, you're not going to sit there and do 50 just for the good of your health. Like,
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that whole marketplace of like celebrities saying a quick hello to you for 250 quid, like, or whatever it is. Like,
I'm pretty sure like Caitlyn Jenner charges like $2,000.
well, I don't think.
hi
Paddy's
guys, Caitlyn Jenner here. Shout out to Craig and Anfield Agenda. Really good, really top guys over there.
Is he knowing Irish as well?
Rise and shine, campers. Good old Caitlin. Sorry, but I'm fucking hanging out my arse here, and everything just becomes funnier when you're hungover. I don't know.
Lads, tomorrow night, any nerves?
Nah.
Excitement.
Nah. I don't think I've ever been more confident of a Champions League last 16 game, apart from maybe when we play Porto every year. But nah, I'm confident.
Thank you, Sonny. Appreciate
Joe.
that, my man. Nice honeymoon
man.
as well, by the way. Maldives. Nice. Living your best life. We like that.
I genuinely think we can win every game between now and the end of the season. Like,
I put my prediction in the Discord group the other day. I think we win the Champions League. I think we lose in either the semis or the final of the FA Cup, and I think we come second in the league. That's where I genuinely think we'll end.
where did you
I don't
say
think that's what I
that?
want. That's how I feel. That's what I think.
Okay, great. Really? Really? No, you're not. Are you joking me? No, that's
Being
unbelievable.
serious, buddy? You fucking landlords, I'm being
I
serious.
don't believe it. I don't believe it. That's disgusting, Craig. How dare you? Wash your mouth out with soap, please.
I think we definitely win the FA Cup. we definitely win the FA Cup. I'm so on that by Mark.
The league's the one I'm really sure. I actually, be honest, I couldn't give a shite about the FA Cup. If we win it, great. I'm not. I want to win it, but it's not gonna alter my mood if we don't win it. But I feel like if we don't get one of the Premier League or the Champions League,
right, Craig, take your pick.
I'm all about the European Cups, me, Paddy.
Chris,
I take the Champions League to make sure Man City don't win it.
Yes, good man, Chris. You're doing God's work there, Chris. Well played.
But what about the quadruple, Craig? You need the FA Cup for the quad.
I see. The double is what I've always wanted. The league and the European Cup. I mean, that would be delicious. But I don't know. I just feel so used to being fucked over in these close run-ins that I dare not dream about it yet. Because there's a lot of football to be played, in all fairness, between now and the end of the season. I don't know, lads. I don't know.
What?
I mean, it's possible, of course it is, but am I confident in it? Not in the league.
I'd say it's probably like 5% likelihood that we win all four, and then goes up gradually for each one. But I genuinely think we'll win three. I'm on the belief. I think we'll win the FA Cup because we've won at Wembley now. I think we'll win the next two games there, and then we'll go and win one of the other two.
The idea at City, though, at Wembley, like we say Anfield South, like for City, like that is the Etihad South for sure. Like lately, like
look, if we were to be beaten by City in anything, I'd rather be the FA Cup. You know what I mean? I'd much rather lose to them in that than the league or the Champions League. Like I'm almost convinced myself now that we're getting United in quarterfinals of the Champions League and we're going to batter them home and away. I'm almost excitedly. I hope they don't, but I love it, mate. Usually I hate playing English teams, but I would love to get United in the quarterfinals.
I just want to, for the draws, I don't want to see City in any competition, right? Champions League, I don't want to see Real Madrid. They are bogey. They just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like, they are a bogey team. I hate playing that club. But fuck it, we're gonna win it all. We're winning the quad, and I've been told by a reliable source we're winning it. So there you go. And that source is me. And I'm not reliable, but it's happening.
I'll tell you what, Paddy. I'll believe you if are you verified on Twitter?
No, I'm verified on Tinder.
I'd well believe it.
Yeah, when I had Tinder back in the day, like you have to be verified on Tinder, but and Twitch.
Oh, sorry, I use I use Clout, on these type of platforms. I'm on there just to show the ladies what they could have had, like Bullseye.
Yeah. So in your bio, it's like not up for grabs, just showing you what you've missed out on.
So Craig, you're basically saying you're like a speedboat or like a camper van.
Yeah, I'm like a speedboat in a landlocked county. That's what I am. That's about as useful as I am as well. Yeah, have this caravan there. I don't drive. Doesn't matter. Have a caravan.
Wow. Here he goes.
I mean, are you really that confident about the league, Paddy? I mean, honestly, like bravado aside and all, are we that
But it's confident? Like it's in our hands now. That's the thing. We win every single game. We win the league.
But it's in their hands as well.
Well, yes and no. That's not a mathematical fact because we could beat City and they could have a higher goal difference by the end. So it's not actually a fact that if we win every game, we win the league.
Craig, please. I do think City are going to go on a run now again, though, all jokes aside. So, yeah, I don't know. It's not likely.
The fact that Virgil van Dijk's never lost the Premier League game at Anfield. That's that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, everyone just needs to take a Paddy pill and just be delusional every now and then. Why not? What's the worst thing that can happen? You're wrong. Oh well, we're wrong every day. Come on, we're winning the quad. By the way, correct me if I'm wrong. Liverpool have never in their history won the actual treble, right?
I believe not. I believe there's been a league cup treble
in its own would be like treble. Whatever. But wait, by the way, is the actual treble? Can you interchange the FA Cup with a League Cup? Are they a stickler for the FA Cup?
That'll be the FA Cup.
Oh, fuck off! Why are they so weird? Well, let's
we haven't won in my life, in my time supporting, obviously, but it was a what is it? Not the Europa League. What was it called back then?
UEFA Cup.
UEFA Cup, yeah. UEFA Cup, FA Cup, League Cup. That was the only treble I've been alive.
Oh yeah, I know.
see.
But listen, it was a great treble, but obviously, I'm not going to call it a Tim Pot treble because it's not. But a treble's a treble. But the D treble is
It's probably the most bang average of trebles that you could have.
yeah. Well, let's call it a spade here. It's like you can't compare a D treble with that. Like it's like when they say you haven't won a treble, then you're like, yeah, we have. But then
Izzy just popped her head up.
What?
Huh?
Have you got Izzy tied up? Is she hot? Izzy, just like shout if you need help.
She just popped her head up like for no reason. You never do that.
I didn't mean
I didn't mean to. I won't do it again, Chris. I'm really sorry.
She's my brother's
It's her birthday
here.
tomorrow, though.
Paddy's brother, over the course of this stream, Paddy's brother's just gone downhill.
They want the defo gone. I can feel it. The owner had no experience and has made terrible decisions. Hiring Rafa was the nail in the coffin.
What's the latest in the Everton Spurs game? Still 5?
Still 5. Is there an Everton fan channel? I'm gonna have to go laugh at that.
Do you remember the girl who did the song?
Is there an alternative Everton fan channel?
Do you remember the girl
Yeah,
who did
Blue
like
Boys Network. Blue Boys Network are nice. The lads on there sound.
They do watch-alongs. That'd be hilarious to watch.
what was the one that did like the "We Will Rock You" cover, but we will smash you?
Pepper, she is hot, by the way.
Didn't you weren't you in that video, Craig? I'm pretty sure you were.
I've no idea.
That's fine.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you were in that video, Craig.
Down. The ever going down. I'm gonna have some fun tonight. Jesus.
Ben said, Craig, look at Fabrizio tweet. What part of Craig doesn't have Twitter? Do people not understand?
I'll do it. Daddy Craig.
I stay away from Twitter.
Fabrizio El Tapin Romano. What's he saying?
Oh, you're not allowed to say tap in. Somebody popped into a Discord group very upset that we dare not preach at the altar of Fabrizio Romano or worship at the altar.
Oh, really? What tweet is he talking about?
I don't know. Probably none.
Well, his latest tweet is Ajax have signed goalkeeper Przemysław Titon on a deal that will run until the end of the season.
No. Anybody care about that?
Poland always produce good goalkeepers. It's mad.
Yes, they do. They do.
Paddy has terrible taste in women.
I'm worried about this
Sexy, man.
I'm worried about this 12:30 kickoff on Saturday. I fucking hate it.
Oh,
I'll go Fabinho play. I don't mind.
Man.
I mean, I see you've taken a step down from this Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain propaganda lately, Chris.
He has to. Fucking about fucking time.
I've come onto the tacky train now. That's where we are. I would take Harvey FC, but you're already Harvey FC, Craig. So I'm on the tacky train now.
Nice.
I keep looking at that run and thinking, like, that surely has to be fake. Like, imagine you're an Everton fan, right? You lose 5-0 and you go to look at the fixture. You're literally like, oh, double fuck. We're finished.
Well, see, this is kind of true as well. I'm only worried about it because I have to be up early for the game.
That's true, actually. That is.
I like to wait until I get to sleep. I'll be fully up all night for that one.
That's like 4 a.m. for normal people.
Just
in Craig time
as well. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, I mean, they should be. Who wants to play or watch? Who goes to games at 12:30? By the way, what type of sadistic fucker goes to a game at 12:30?
I remember when I went in consecutive, like in a fortnight, Plymouth and Wolves in the FA Cup, and they were both 12 o'clock kickoffs. And obviously, I had to travel like 4 hours to get there, so I had to get up, and we spent time in the pub early, so I got up at like 4.
I could be at the game, boys, because I'm gonna be in Eastbourne on Friday night, and Eastbourne's only an hour away from Brighton. So if I can somehow get a ticket, I'm not going to get an away end ticket, but I'll happily sit in the Brighton end and just say nothing. But then again, I wouldn't be scared of Brighton Ultras, to be fair.
Just do a dance in front of their ground, mate.
Huh?
Do a dance in their ground like you did at Anfield.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, then I'd have all the top reds going at me on Twitter. They're vicious. Someone was literally like,
make sure you get a stadium tour as well.
Someone was like, a Liverpool fan was like, I genuinely hope we get relegated to get rid of this, to filter out some of these pricks. It's like, I am doing a TikTok dance, mate. Don't fucking cry.
I think we've all just seen the same WhatsApp message. Yeah.
Is it the one that Connor sent earlier?
No, it's the one that.
Oh yeah. Connor, also, yes, you should tweet that.
No, Connor, don't tweet that.
No, not
Connor.
No.
I've purposely ignored that one from Connor about Klopp looking like he's eating out his missus.
No, that's Lampard.
Oh, he hasn't tweeted it. Connor,
you Lampard, is it?
Yeah.
Does Lampard work away? Yeah. Sorry, I just glanced at it.
He loves to eat out. Who doesn't? I mean, I don't have a missus, to be fair. But... Oh, that's an interesting WhatsApp message.
It is, yes. It is interesting.
I cannot believe we're signing Mbappe. Fuck me. Unreal.
See, he's out, by the way. It looks like he's injured for the game against Real Madrid.
Ghana Gay injured him in training. Mad.
Bang of Everton off him.
Mate, I didn't say that. I said
it's your own brother, mate. That's your own brother. You know what I mean?
Me own fucking brother.
Right. I said I want it to be comparable, like very short at the sides and very long on the top. That's the plan.
But you failed miserably.
Well, yeah, because it's in the stage of getting there.
What are you going for there? Like, what's the plan?
At the moment, it's a bit like a toilet brush, right? And in the end, it's going to be like wavy. That's the plan.
Can you imagine Rafa actually?
No, I said it's going to be like Jack Grealish, not actually there. You know what I mean?
I mean, the fact you're comparing yourself to Jack Grealish here in any way, shape, or form.
I've got that right on the transfer room chat. People say I look like James Maddison.
Oh, I get it, Paddy. It's both of their hate of Ireland. That's what it is. That's the idea.
Yes. Oh, here we go.
I see you know your anti-Irishness well.
I see you know your judo well.
Have you seen? That's so funny. Get your hands off my penis. What is
a meal?
Reading a meal.
A succulent Chinese meal.
Chinese meal. This is democracy manifest.
Do you watch Father Take You, Chris?
No. I will watch it at some point in my life.
Shush. I don't think you'd like it. Do non-Irish people watch Father Ted? Oh, of course they do, right?
I'm trying to figure out if Chris could pull off a shaved head here. That's what I'm thinking.
No. I don't think this.
No, you could if you had a beard, though. If you grew out a proper beard, you could.
This camera angle, right, doesn't actually show how massive my head is. Like, it is large.
Oh, it's done quite a good job.
Yeah, it's not done a good enough job because honestly, I would look like a free-range egg.
As democracy manifest.
I'm genuine. What do you say when you go into the barbers? Let's start with that. Like, what do you give a picture, or is there any lesbians that you use for inspiration? Or
did Mick being serious there?
Mick who?
Mick just said Fatherhead is shite.
Mick doesn't like anything except jelly babies and Chris.
Mick
loves me.
I hope you're taking that. I hear you're a racist now, father.
So anyway, back to which lesbian did you use for inspiration, Chris? Because I've seen that haircut in the LGBTQ community quite a bit.
That's trippy as fuck.
Mate, listen, I just go skin fade on the side, leave the top. That's the plan for the next few weeks.
Whoa.
I can't show this because Robbie's in the chat. It's his birthday present. I can't show it.
I didn't know Robbie was in the chat.
Yeah.
Paddy's discovering that green doesn't work on the green screen.
Could you not see them writing on it?
Yeah, isn't it Heineken?
No, you donkey. Look at the bottom.
Oh, it's that one.
I got it made in Amsterdam.
Oh, fuck.
And then Joe, the moment we won the league, I popped it open and drank it because I'm a legend.
You're a bit of a legend.
Anyway, who inspires the haircut?
Sorry, what? I don't know. I have no inspiration. Maybe like Chicken Little.
You want some chicken, lad?
Chicken lad. I don't know. Go for it. Go maybe
Nice,
like
Connor.
Raul
Connor,
Morales.
when did anyone ask?
Craig, I'll PayPal you if you tell me who confirmed Salah. I mean, there's no number in there, dude. Do you know what I mean?
It was Steven Gerrard.
PayPal you was very non-specific.
I'll pay Craig. Can you PayPal me as well, just for the crack as well? You know, I'll tell you who confirmed Chris's announce.
His brother.
Absolutely no need for that, Craig. Sorry, Chris. I'm just delirious.
It's all right, mate. It's sound. It's sound.
You want some chicken, lad? I can't confirm that is false about Chris. He's not.
Yeah, we can't have any of this defamatory.
$7,000. It's a weekend, mate. $7,000. They're gonna have to go higher than that, mate. $7,000 doesn't get you into my panties, Ben.
Get you a pair of them though.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, if you want some bathwater, we can work something out. But revealing sources can't do that, I'm afraid. Who told me? How can I tell you who told us without telling you who told me?
The man in the sky.
One is a journalist, one is an agent, and one is a friend. That's about as much as I can say.
Finished. 5-0.
Kind of disappointing that. It could have been more.
Yeah, but like again, relegated. We all happy about that?
Yeah. What's their goal difference now? It could be. It's got to be worse than Burnley's, right?
I don't know, Chris. England's number one in net, though. Do you know what I mean?
That's true. That is true.
So it's March 7th, and Everton are still only 4 points ahead of what Liverpool got in their Champions League group.
That's shocking. Actually, just to confirm now, the game against is the Forest game over yet? That's finished, is it?
Yeah,
it's Forest.
March 20th, Sunday.
March 20th, yeah, on Sunday for that game.
Oh, that's exactly what you're going to say. Sorry.
6 p.m.
You're
There you
gonna
go. Just in time for me to do the watch along before I fuck off on holidays the day after.
Yes, Craig. Can be good. Where you headed?
Lanzarote.
Oh, love it. Love it.
Yes, back to Lanzarote for 10 days.
That's the first time Liverpool have played Forest in the Cup since Hillsborough. So it's going to be an emotional occasion.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Well, obviously they played in the league since, but obviously, in the FA Cup. So that'll be
overlook the game because, on paper, it sounds like it should be fairly straightforward. But 6 o'clock Sunday under the lights
in their
the
stadium,
ground, they'll be up for it. It'll be bouncing.
They've beaten Spurs. They've beaten. No, not Spurs. Who did it be?
That was Middlesbrough.
Leicester and Arsenal.
Yeah. Nah, Steve Cooper's a good manager, man. He's a very good manager. I mean, you just have a look at the Swansea squad this year. It's dipped ever since he's left. So
Norwich have minus 42 goal difference. Jesus.
Apparently, at the end of the game, Forest fans were chanting, "Scouse bastards, we're coming for you."
Nope.
You'll do nothing.
I hope not.
European royalty, to be fair. What, Nottingham Forest have 2 Champions League, Liverpool have 6. There you go.
Nottingham Forest bigger than Man City, so
confirmed and fact.
Right, so I feel like we should finish up with a little conversation again around the Mohamed Salah contract situation because I feel like that's what a few people are sitting in the chat still waiting for. So the WhatsApp message that we got a while ago was, how do I say this? Somebody we know reached out to somebody they know who is one of the top tier journalists. And top tier journalists, I mean, we all agree he's a top tier journalist. We won't say who it is, but the three of us agree, top tier journalist.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Who hasn't had any confirmation, or at least isn't willing to go on record to say that they have any confirmation that the deal has been agreed. So the journalist, the top tier journalist, not giving out any information on it. That's what that message said to us. So, again, like we've always said, wait for the announcement, wait for the club to do it in the right way. That's all that we can really say on it, because ask yourselves this. Why would we go out on a limb if we hadn't genuinely been told about it? What's the benefit? When we've openly said for the last 3-4 weeks we've heard nothing. Absolutely nothing. And there has been nothing. So for us, all I can say is that I have been told by 3 people now that it is agreed. I stand over that. But again, this is the same group of people, by the way. I don't have many contacts in the game. I certainly have very few journalists in the UK I'm close with. But I do in Germany, I do in Spain. But yeah, the person that gave me information previously that was absolutely spot on. So
that's all you can go on.
Just wait, play it by ear, isn't it? You know what I mean?
And you're right. Question everything. Question me. Question anybody that says it. Until the club put it out there, that's all we need to know. The club will put it out there when it goes out there. But I mean,
put the contract on the table. Put any money, put any number of zeros on it. Salah's at the wheel, man, and Liverpool are back.
I am intrigued at the length of contract, though. I really am intrigued by that. I think we've the wrong Stonadge, Paddy. What do you reckon?
Petition for Chris's brother to come into the fold.
See, he's a Liverpool fan as well, Chris, isn't he?
Yeah, massive Liverpool fan.
Is he verified on Twitter?
He's not, unfortunately, so he's not quite as massive.
Is he as big as you?
I knew you were going to say that, man.
What? Height-wise?
Oh, height-wise. Oh, no, he's smaller than me.
I don't know how big your dick is. Like, what the fuck? I wasn't talking about anything else. That's
what, mate, to be fair, I thought you're...
Chris, come on, do me a disservice here. I'm not always on that.
I want to ask the chat how they feel. What do you guys think about the situation right now with Mohamed Salah? You know, I love the feedback. And don't feel free, by the way, to say I'm talking shit if you feel I am. I won't be offended by it. I think you're right to question everybody and everything. I question everything I get told and everything I see and read. I think you have to in this day and age. But I'd love to know what the general consensus has been, because I'm sure a lot of you guys have been on social media today and seen posts from a lot of people.
Yeah, there's been a lot. It's been everywhere, hasn't it? But it started off with Michael Owen, which is kind of like a weird one.
Yeah, I mean, why would a Manchester United legend have that type of information?
I don't disrespect my boy.
He's not one of yours as well, is he? Fuck, get Robbie on here.
He has to be, Craig. He has to be, because my middle name is Owen. And that's why. I was born in 2002. Owen.
Do you know how the Irish version of Owen is spelled?
Yeah, Eoin. Yeah.
There's another one as well. Eoghan.
I know that because it's the name of the estate I live in.
Yeah. So that's a mad thing still. So what happens when Michael Owen needs to get his grass trimmed?
So what did Michael Owen... go on, Paddy. Sorry. Go on with your joke.
Mowing.
Right, anyway.
I'm hungover. Allow it, bruv, innit? Allow it, fam.
So let's go back to this on Michael Owen. He said I didn't hear it. I didn't see it, so I don't know. What did he say?
He's very confident of an announcement today. Was his quote
today?
Well, he said he's very confident Liverpool would get an announcement today. That was his quote.
Oh,
he didn't say what about. So there was nothing about specifics on Mo Salah, but
I didn't even know that. In fairness,
Mo Salah.
Be all right there, Tourette's, Paddy?
Mate, people joke about that. I genuinely believe there may be something there. My friends always say that. So maybe I should get checked.
Right, let's go through the chat and see what they're saying. Is there a way
of
blocking...
My camera's going to die very soon, by the way.
Your auntie says hello.
Somebody else said Owen's been saying that for the past week or so.
Harry's lying.
Oh,
Harry, who's my auntie then? I don't know a Harry.
Imagine if it's like your long lost brother, Paddy.
True. Maybe he'd be less of a cunt than my actual one. Oh, I tell you.
The relegation brother, the one who you've single-handedly sent into a bout of manic depression right now.
Yeah, I feel for him. He actually wanted to go to that game too. Where am I from? Meath. In Ireland, by.
Obsessed with Everton. Mate, no, not even Everton fans are obsessed with Everton. Mate, nobody gives a
there.
Obsessed with Everton.
Imagine, here, no, but like, genuinely, imagine Everton get relegated by a point.
I know, I said that at the time. That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Like, if they were to go down, they are petty enough. Is that the right word? Because I feel like they have a valid point. But
wow, I'm getting violated. Jojo, leave it out, man. Do you notice? Fuck you, Jojo, neckbeard.
What's his name?
No, he said don't blame Paddy for bad jokes. It's the neckbeard, like Snake's hair in The Simpsons.
What's his name?
Jojo. Fuck you, Jojo.
There was one comment earlier that said, Craig, why are you bullying Chris?
Because that's what we do.
Because that's what everyone does. And I love it.
It's not my fault it doesn't grow here. I'm working on it, yeah?
I still can't find the comment, dude. Hang on, let me. What's this?
It's he put it down at. He commented it at 10 p.m. exactly. It's after obsessed with Everton.
Answer this one, gents. If you had to pick between KDB and Salah, knowing how the future would turn out, who would you pick during the
Chelsea fans or Liverpool fans at this point?
We're Liverpool fans who get to pick one of the two players when they're at their lowest at Chelsea. Let's go with that. So we now know that they've both gone on to be worldies. We can go back in time. This is what I take from that and pick one of them. Who are you picking?
I don't know.
Salah.
I think they both needed their points.
I'm picking the lower
clubs. They needed their points at lower clubs to play football. So I don't think maybe Liverpool were technically one of them at that point. So yeah, I'd probably go with Salah.
Oh, I found your man now. Sorry. Yeah. Blocked. Done.
I blocked him.
You blocked him. Wow.
Yeah, you some weirdo.
Well, I'm upset my mate Paddy, so he can fuck off.
I need beard. I can't, like, people say shave the beard. I can't. If you think I look bad now, if I shave, I tell you, I look. I can't do it, mate. I look horrific, even more so. Okay. Salah, De Bruyne wasn't even that bad for Chelsea, to be fair. He just didn't get his chance. He was actually all right. I remember he scored against Hull on the opening day, the 13-14 season.
I watched Kevin De Bruyne, and it is the closest thing I've ever seen to Steven Gerrard.
Yeah.
And
he was a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, like, can you imagine having him
Let me
in?
Talk.
Like,
Let me talk. Let me talk.
Are you still all right there, children? What's going on here?
Have you not seen the video of Kevin De Bruyne just going, "Let me talk"?
No.
It's so funny. I'll link it in the chat.
Thank you, Red Sign.
So Paddy will go for Salah. I'd go for De Bruyne. What about you, Stonadge?
I got to think about where Liverpool were at the time as well. And I think Gerrard was just coming to his retirement. So I go De Bruyne.
You sicken me.
You sicken me.
Oh, you're
talking about the two best players of the last 2 years, though, to be fair.
No, my camera's died.
Well, just in time, Chris.
Where's Jeremy Beadle? Something's going on. Is Aston Kutcher around here anywhere? What the fuck? Am I being funny here?
I've now gone full Salah man of the match photo after Man United game.
I still can't get over how bad that was. What the hell? Liverpool socials are always the worst initially, and then they finally hire someone who knows what they're at. Their TikTok was shit for ages. And Chris, what are you at, man? I'm just wiping my camera so people can still see. That's a good camera you have now. What? That's the good one. This is my webcam. That's nice. It's crisp. Is it? Yeah. You get a better angle of me, I suppose.
Paddy there.
Your hair is mental. Why don't you grow I don't know what your hair grows weird. What the fuck? So does yours, Craig.
Chris, you look like pick any female 80s pop star.
Mate, I'm like, what's the one that's like, I love rock and roll? That
Halle Berry. I look like Derek. He's gonna.
Mate,
I love Ricky Gervais,
just
man.
do it. Just do it, Crosby.
What's he doing?
What's he gonna do?
He
Oh,
just
the
said,
background. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I feel like I completely ignored what the chat said, by the way, about how they feel about the Salah contract. I got distracted there with the shenanigans from you two.
Let me talk.
Anyway, tomorrow, are we? What have we got down? We've got a team news announcement show at 6:45 on YouTube. What? I can't take it seriously, Paddy.
Paddy, are you balding in the middle, bro?
Oh,
Wait.
That's where the hair comes from, you donkey. You're balding. Of course, when you pull the fucking hair back, there's going to be like a gap. Yeah.
I mean, how much for you to just come in with your hair like that for every stream?
Double time.
€8.
€8. Just are you decreasing it, mate?
Perfect.
I'm just waiting to see what Connor comes up with for Stonadge here in the
He
background.
can't do it, apparently.
He can't do it. He can't do it, luckily.
I don't know, man. Definitely have a receding hairline going on here, but sure.
He can do overlays, though, to be fair. So he could probably put like an Irish flag in the background and stuff.
Let me just say, by the way, Chris, if you ever come on here with an Alice band, that's it. It's game over.
What I did say, I might get an Alice band one day.
What the fuck is that?
An Adam Lallana type hairband.
Izzy's going to get our Alice band.
A hairband would look kind of funny.
I feel like you could get away with a man bun, by the way, Paddy. When you pulled your hair back there, I could think you could get away with a little. I think you're all right, you know. I think you get away with
Look at a mega mine forehead, fam. Look at Vincent Company. You could land a Boeing 747 on that cunt. Look at that.
I look like Grace Jones. Who's that?
What is wrong with me, man?
Oh, yeah, that's a great show.
Who let me
That's
outside?
a great show. Who said that? Who deserves a high five for that?
Chris would be an attractive woman.
Thanks, mate. I really appreciate that. You can put me on a female filter if you want.
That is Jason. I don't know how to take that comment.
I mean, whoever made the comment about Chris looking like Grace Jones is an absolute genius.
Who is it?
Just another important figure in the world that you don't know about, Chris.
I don't know her either, to be fair.
Wait, this is not. I do not look like this Grace Jones.
Well, you're not black. Fair enough. But apart from that.
What?
What do you mean?
Gee, what the fuck? How the fuck does he look like her?
The hair. There's plenty of pictures of Grace Jones' hair that looks.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Is she still alive?
Right. Let's see if. No.
Oh, he's gone for the Alice band look. Oh my God, he looks like a victim. Look. Oh my God.
What is going on?
Oh, we need to see that again, Chris.
I don't think I want to put that again.
Chris
That
looks
really
like a
exposes me.
trans-
This is what I would look like if I'm bald, all right, lads?
He looks like Rambo, slightly questionable.
You look like
brother.
you're about to do a dance class with Louis Spence.
Oh no, there you go. You've got your. That's the closest you've been to Jack Grealish now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to fuck it up.
Yeah, it's not long enough yet.
He's just there. He's just won. Oh,
Am I a pretty boy? Ireland. Ireland.
No, not that's the wrong one. Put it off.
That's the Irish rugby thing, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the
Ireland.
rugby. That's but
Yeah.
well, we're not.
National anthem is Sinna Fina Fála Táfig Gallagher and Buin Darslu Shantira on like who blah 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 blah.
Yeah, your hair is really straight, Chris. Unlike you.
You're doing yourself no favors here, Stonadge. You
Mate,
this
I
will
don't
be
care. I've got no
regret.
self-respect.
You have really straight hair. What? Did you straighten your hair?
No, it's just naturally like this, mate.
That's a mad one still.
Well, I suppose I should say goodnight to everybody and end the stream. Now let Chris go play, I don't know, Mammy and Daddy or whatever it is you play.
Craig, you just wanted to punish me. You wanted to do the longest stream ever because I'm hungover, and I rate it. To be fair, it's been enjoyable.
I was just hoping about the Mo Salah deal. To be fair, I was just hanging off till 10 just to see if there was any news.
Mo Salah.
Oh yeah, this. I'm on board.
Oh, that had to happen. Craig,
I'd be a hero to my son if that happened. He loves 4-4 tunes. Like, he doesn't give a shit about now. He can give or take this YouTube, Twitch nonsense, but if I got on 4-4 tunes, I'm a hero to him. So yeah, let's make that happen.
Honestly,
get it done.
Let's get it done. Surely the guy is. Yeah, I noticed it. I'm not.
I didn't notice it.
I'm not.
No problem, mate. Yeah. No.
Here, my Irish flag.
Which brother's better looking?
Come on, if you say anything else, come on.
Probably the one she's shagging.
She just said, "Does it have to be a brother?" What the? On the next episode of Jeremy Kyle,
I'd feel a bit violated. I can't lie.
Paddy looks like Meatloaf, apparently.
Dead?
I've never. It was me. I would do anything for love. He's dead, isn't he?
They died recently.
Okay, brilliant. I've just searched Meatloaf and then went to images and now I'm looking at food. By the way, Meatloaf looks fucking horrific.
I get told I look like Alexi Sale a lot. And I can see it,
Who
to be
the
fair.
fuck eats Meatloaf? That shit looks rotten.
It's it's not great.
I don't look like Meatloaf. Okay.
Apparently, I look like Cher. Right. I don't
Little
see that
Cardi.
one. And it's my parents, I'm saying.
I feel like you could. I know the way you like to think you're an actor a bit, Paddy. So I feel like there's a role for you as some kind of halfway somewhere.
Someone that's not the full 2 shillings.
If your man from what's your man's name from fucking that Cork comedy show with the 2 boys?
Billy Murphy.
You look a bit like Neville Longbottom in the first couple of years at Hogwarts.
Neville Longcock.
What's your man? What's that show? The lads from Cork.
Billy Murphy. The Young Offenders.
Yeah, you could be the other lad, the young lad, if he needed a step in. You could be Tom if he needed a step in, I think.
We thought we could go more
I'll take it.
than we did the other day, and this has taken a whole new turn.
I mean, the phrase young offenders in this chat with us could be taking a whole different route.
I'm going to hide my moustache.
Right, I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. Don't forget, 6:45 tomorrow, we'll have a team news announcement show. Full match. Watch along over on Twitch. Make sure you go over and give us a follow on there. We'll be giving away a box from Mystique jerseys tomorrow. And maybe even a little Manscaped 4.0 set as well, a performance package. So make sure you do come across and hit that subscribe button over there as well. We will talk to you soon. This has been a very strange stream.
It always goes this way. It always goes this way.
It does. Look, adios, my friends. We will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.